and it is just seen in my life. But the company on the side of this unit, I have seen them around every now and then, and they're usually a recycling bin. And the last recycling bin that was here was all cubicle wall. Wow. That is... There's a... Man. Yeah. I was hoping wad sitting up there, but now that I see that that's all that's in here, I know that this is going to recycle. I don't play that game. Alright, so I already grabbed a little something. I wasn't actually going to jump in dumpsters for something like this since I hurt my leg. It's right here on top, so... bend this up here. I hate bending with wire in it because then that makes it a real pain. That's a jumbled mess. A couple of pounds of it probably. Yeah, I had a situation where I got and down my right leg. So day 3 than it did on day 1 and day 2, but it is not good at the 3rd degree burns. Yeah, I'm not even going after that light fixture underneath there because after tonight, I really don't need to be doing crap. Yeah, that's about as far as I think. I'm not even... Not even dressed the part. I'm in shorts, and I got a couple I shouldn't be putting myself in situations where I can bang it, just do dumb stuff and not let it heal correctly. Which is why the truck looks like that after a few dumpsters. It's even worth the penny. But yeah, the cons are the only thing I can wear without rubbing my ankle where part of the burn is. So, yeah, that's it in here. Like I said, I'm not... Go after small stuff. This dumpster's loaded. So, might as well... I wish I would have dressed better, but oh well. Empty. I knew I'd be getting into open tops. Open tops aren't really a problem. It's the upright that I want to avoid. Climbing through doors, that would not be good. A food muncher. sort of got something on my back window, but not really. Hopefully, none of this comes back to bite me. A lot of stuff this time. Actually, let's do this. The box would be smart. Keep at one time. Still thinking about in the middle of the night and took it. It's like, it's probably over. That stuff's heavier than it looks. I mean, just one small tub is like 40 pounds. I emptied. That is just plastic conduit there. My injury was not scrap related, and it wasn't because of something stupid mostly. Now that I look back, it might have been really, really stupid to help somebody out. Those of you that have been telling me about a tetanus shot because of these burns they gave me, so that is an upside, and the other good upside is that's all I'm going to say about that, but that's why the leg is burned. So, alright, I think that is it. So, alright, but, oh, they're stainless down there. And a bunch of ick. Oh, look at all the mosquitoes. I wonder if I can get that without having to jump in. Nice. Wow. The Hourglass will help them out by moving some of their trash away from the door, the other end. Out of my way, more importantly. Lots of cardboard. Little it's a nice long bag too. Horizontals, 2 verticals. You know what? We will grab it. That's a big waste. Is that like a stick those in the bag? So I think these are more of those. I don't know. I can always throw them out if I change my mind. There's metal. Or is it? No, it's plastic. That I'm pretty sure I've seen before. touchscreen plate. Those sometimes can be worth something, but nah. I got too much crap to install. Nasty. Alright, let's take a gander at the other side. This to pop out the other way. Alright, it's metal plate. Metal. Alright. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna come willingly. Maybe. Alright, I will get out my hammer and smash it up. That's plastic. Yeah. Smash that. I mean, the wheels are good on it. Yeah, I'm not going to keep it. Hardware. That's nice contact paper. And we'll look at this from the outside. It's like a table curtain, sturdy table curtain. Another doorknob. I think a lot of this is aluminum. We are going to take the box. That's pretty heavy. I hope end of my stick. Another one of those plastic things. That's just a skirt. Throw everything. No, just fabric. Yeah, and pretty sure I've seen all this paper before. Yeah, I saw that Panera box before. So that is the end of the line on this one. I guess I'm taking the whole thing. Ouch. Next day, and this is what the back of the truck looks like. I got a few more things up in the cab, but I actually wasn't going to collect any shred just because I didn't want to deal with it at this point in time, but it was there, so I decided to pick it up. Not too much for a shout sorted out. Here's everything laid out. So to start with, these plates that I took out in with aluminum plate, I've got shred material here, more shred material there. There is the small table that I found. You saw me trying to break the glass out of it because of the echo that it was making. I didn't want to put more force behind it than I was because I didn't want it blowing up in my face. But I haven't decided if I'm just going to turn that in as it is as shred, or maybe cut the bars off of it and take the glass out of it. I'll decide that later. Unless they're just for big people, I don't know. These things on each side, so not quite sure. Aloma is the name. The tag inside of it is maybe just use them as rags for the car. I looked them up on eBay, couldn't find anything, but I've got a bunch. These lights, though, were interesting. I took them because they are all aluminum, plus I'd have the wire off of it, but they actually do work. So in the piles of stuff that I threw in the Jeep, I found the power supply that came with it, as well as the adapter. So plug them in, but I was able to piece this together, plug it in, and they work. Gramples, that company does a lot of stuff with advertising and things like that. So they're said you can use them to, light up pictures or artwork or something. They're selling on eBay. They're just listed. So this one has a slight scratch in it. So what I might do is bundle a couple of them together, sell them for $30 or something. I don't know. They all have some marks in them from being stored the way that they were, but I'm pretty sure most of them, if not all of them, work. So I'll give that to have this adapter to make it work because it can't be plugged directly into your wall. Tripper, which actually works, so that was a nice find because I've been looking for one and testing it out. Not sure what it went here, but the adjuster works and a pick. I can always use this kind of stuff when I'm scrapping, so that's good. Also found a ratchet strap that is in good condition, so I'll keep that inside the truck. Found this Big Ass Fans. That is an actual company. I used to see it, and I would go inside, and just as it says, they are Big Ass Fans. The blades are, pick the hat because I like the brand name. It had a tag on it, which I already ripped off. I'll go clean up, and then this is all cleaned up #1 wire. That is at least 4 to 5 pounds, so I've got dishwasher as well as stainless, aluminum, and other things that I need to clean up. As well as I found these stainless pans. I have no use for these really. They're probably just going to get turned in for stainless if there's a market for these and sell them. But if not, they're just get turning into stainless. That's aluminum film. Somebody must have just done a dump over an edge of the dumpster because I found a whole bunch of plastic. And I'll get $1.50 a pound for that. So that's $12 in wire right there. So that's definitely over a pound there. These service seal closure things, I found a bunch of those as well still in the bags. I could group them together and easily sell them for $30 on eBay. Plus other, stuff that I need to clean up, as well as a bunch of shred material. So I'm going to go through that on a much cooler evening or cooler. Just doing a surface dumpster dive. It really wasn't all that bad. $20. I'm thinking of going back out tonight. I'm still debating it because I did bust open the huge blister on my hand. I'm curious to see what's going to be dumped in there tonight. So anyway, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Leave your comments below, and I'll talk to you later.